Blazing Saddles didn't bend the rules. It laughed at them, punched them, and then rode straight through the wreckage. From the very first day, the movie felt cursed, chaotic, and completely out of control. The role of the Waco Kid wasn't even supposed to belong to Gene Wilder. It was given to Oscar winner Gig Young, a trusted studio face. But when the cameras rolled, Young's hands shook, his voice cracked, and mid-scene he collapsed. It wasn't nerves. It was alcohol withdrawal. Within hours, he was gone. Mel Brooks didn't hold auditions or panic. He made one phone call. "Can you be here tomorrow?" Gene Wilder said yes. No script. No prep. Just instinct. By the next morning he was on set, jet-lagged and unready, yet somehow perfect. The Waco Kid was born. Behind the scenes, Richard Pryor was already shaping the film's soul. His writing added danger, bite, and truth. Brooks wanted Pryor in the lead, but the studio panicked. They saw headlines, not genius. So Pryor was pushed aside, his voice left behind in the script, sharp and impossible to erase. Cleavon Little stepped in and delivered something iconic. But the edge? That was Pryor's fingerprint. When studio executives first watched the film, they didn't laugh. They froze. Slurs, fart jokes, violence, chaos, it felt like career suicide. Their plan was simple. Bury it. Brooks demanded one test screening. Just one. For the first 20 minutes, the audience stayed quiet. Then came a campfire. Beans. One fart. Then another. And suddenly the room exploded. Laughter ripped through the theater. That ridiculous moment saved the entire movie. Gene Wilder had made one demand before signing on. He would not play it for laughs. He would play it straight. That choice changed everything. While the film spun into madness, Wilder stayed calm, quiet, tragic. His stillness sharpened every joke around him. He didn't chase laughs. He let them crash into him. The censors tried to shut it down. Entire pages flagged. Threats made. Brooks refused to cut the edge. "If you dull the blade," he said, "you lose the point." Even the opening insult was debated for days. Brooks didn't budge. Cleavon Little paid a real price. Hate mail arrived during filming. Threats. Slurs. He never showed it on set. He stood tall, cool, controlled, delivering satire that forced audiences to confront the very racism it mocked. Nothing was off limits. A horse was punched. For real. One take. A trained stunt but real impact. Today it would be impossible. Back then it was a dare. Even the villain was personal. Hedley Lamar was modeled after a real Hollywood executive. Loud. Power-hungry. Clueless. Harvey Korman leaned into it, turning real resentment into unforgettable parody. Slim Pickens played his role completely straight because no one told him it was a comedy. That sincerity grounded the madness. Explosions nearly went wrong. A dynamite blast detonated early. No one was hurt. Brooks kept rolling. The ending broke reality itself. Characters walked out of the movie, into other sets, into a musical number that made no sense. And that was the point. One executive asked, "Why do they leave the movie?" Brooks replied, "Because it's over." The Oscars ignored it. Television tried to soften it and failed. Executives hated the title. Brooks refused to change it. Even John Wayne turned down a cameo, but showed up opening night, first in line. Blazing Saddles didn't just cross the line. It erased it. Once. And no one's been brave enough to ride that hard again. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to Classic Hollywood Feuds, and don't forget to press the bell icon.